Thompson Center is best known for their line of single-shot pistols, shotguns, rifles, and muzzleloaders. But this dynamic company also has a complete line of bolt-action hunting rifles. And in this next segment, we're going to be taking a look at a rifle that you've never seen before.
Welcome back to Davidson's Gallery of Guns. With us again from Peterson's Hunting Magazine is Skip Knowles, and we're looking at the new Dimension bolt-action rifle from Thompson Center. Skip, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Bo. It's good to be here.
It's a great looking rifle. What can you tell us about it?
I can tell you're actually looking at 10 rifles.
10 rifles. Okay, you're going to have to explain that to us.
Well, the TC lock system is a really neat innovation that kind of set the gun world on its ear a little bit. It created an affordable shooting system. It's basically a universal receiver and a universal stock system. Allows you very easily and quickly to change back and forth between calibers.
Okay, now wait a minute. That sounds a little bit complicated. Perhaps you better tell the viewers how it works.
It does seem that way, but it's fairly simple once you get to know it. It's the TC lock system is actually 10 rifles in one, in that it allows you to buy one stock and receiver system and change very easily back and forth between calibers. What TC did is they broke calibers down into basically 4 family groups, A, B, C, and D, and it's easy to change back and forth between those families. For instance, if you buy the C group bolt, you can shoot a bunch of different calibers within that family, such as the 270, 30-06, simply by swapping the barrel and the magazine without changing the bolt. If you buy the D group, using just one bolt, you can swap magazines and barrels between, say, the 7mm Magnum and the 300 Winchester Magnum. So that's really convenient.
Well, it sounds like the Thompson Center Dimension is absolutely loaded. What other features does it have?
Well, it obviously has one of the most free-floated barrels in the business, and that is married to the receiver that is supported by a twin iron pillar system, so it's lock solid in there. It also has this cool tactical-looking stock that has spacers on the rear, so you can adjust it to different shooters along with that high cheek piece for a good line of sight. It also has a fluted bolt for lightweight while it's still plenty strong, and it's also a triple lug headed bolt, so really rock solid with the cartridge base, and it cuts your throw from 90 degrees to a really nice convenient 60 degrees for faster shooting and quicker movement between shots.
Well, I got to tell you, I did see the Dimension when we were at SHOT Show this year, and I was super impressed with it. But once we got it out on the range, I was even more so.
I talked to the engineer who helped design it, Mark Laney, a lot this year. Actually went hunting with him for 7 days in northern Colorado and packed this rifle around in the woods for a long time. And it's not as heavy as it looks for a really good reason. He designed it to appeal to a younger generation in part, and to provide an affordable system which you could swap barrels and calibers, which is really neat. He likes this aggressive tactical look. But largely it was based upon the AR-15 upper. And that's why you have this big collar ring that will help you swap barrels very easily. And while this looks bulky, it's actually an aluminum receiver. And it's no heavier than a more slender steel receiver. It's also part of the AR-inspired look. It has a deep pistol grip, which gives you a really sure grip. And while it might not look as fast handling, I found it to be, absolutely no problem. Because the gun overall isn't very heavy. And we were tracking elk in the Quakies for 3 hours one morning in the heavy new snow, and a big bull leapt up. A bigger bull than was supposed to be in the area, a 6-point, leapt up in front of us and was blasting through the brush, and I managed to throw the gun up and get him in the crosshairs just like that. So that told me all I needed to know about the handling of the gun.
Well, I got to tell you, the Thompson Center Dimension, 10 rifles in one, this thing is impressive. I mean, it's a great rifle. It looks like Anne-Marie's got something she wants to share with us. Anne-Marie, what do you have?
Well, Bo, I was just reading a great client testimonial regarding our Gun Genie service. Bill in Florida said, "I concluded my first transaction with you all, and all I can say is, where have you been all my life? I ordered a new S&W and it arrived just like it says on your website. Not only are your prices most attractive, but your website is exceptionally user-friendly, and I really like the option of you providing bids from area dealers.